Okay, just put this on English because, of course, that's pretty much the only other language I understand. Hey guys, this is LordFunkyFist, and I'm going to present to you my very first try at a Let's Play because, well, I just bored and plus wanted to see how this works out. So, okay, so what game are we playing? Astro Boy, the Omega Factor. This was developed by Hitmaker, Sega, and of course, as you saw, Treasure. And basically, if Treasure's in the name, it's almost a guaranteed great game, and Astro Boy is no exception to the fact. A lot of people may not like or know Astro Boy. I mean, it's never had a good run when it was here in the US, but it's a really good anime and manga, and the Game Boy Advance game we're playing is quite possibly one of the best ones out there right now. One of the best action games for the Game Boy Advance, I might add, and too bad Sega didn't make a good job on the PS2 version when this came out simultaneously with it. Well, anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's start the game. Just skip this all again. Sony Pictures, yes, Sega, Hitmaker, Treasure. Press start. Okay, let's go start. So you already have some files here because I've played through this a few times already. And let's start a new one from scratch. Okay, let's just put in our initials. I'm not done yet. Damn it. I got. Okay. Okay, now I get what this is. Okay. Gotta press right. LFF for LordFunkyFist, of course. Normal. Yes, this is okay. And now we got our little intro. Tobio, oh my son, how could this be? No, I think it's better enough if I don't read it. Y'all can read, right? I'm not sure if I should be reading it. It sounds a little bit plain since it's all quiet, but I'm sure my voice would ruin it, so okay, I'll shut up. I guess we'll see. And now we're in the prologue. And note that all important words are highlighted in red, you know, kind of like in Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, you know, the green words and stuff. They usually lend you clues to things, but for the most part, they're just there to help you get acquainted with characters. And yes, this is a tutorial, basically how you attack and everything. I can't skip this, but I guess for the sake of the Let's Play, I guess we'll just go through this and just make it as quick as possible. Okay, just walk. The dash is going to become very invaluable in the game, especially if you're doing it on hard, because as he said, you're invincible while you're dashing. So there are times when there's stuff all over the screen, you gotta be mad dashing like crazy. There are two ways to dash, as he said, pressing forward or pressing A while you're in the air. And dashing helps you, you know, do things that you would want to, you know, reach by flying or jumping. There you go. This is one of your main attacks that you'll be doing, which is the punching. Good. And of course, they have a little creative way of keeping score and stuff, saying electronic brain and stuff. Like. And the other one that you'll be using from the time to time is the finger laser. At this point, it's not very all that good, but it's good if you're at long range and you want to chip at their health. And of course, there's the kicking, which is also plays a very big, valuable part in this. Kicking allows you to knock enemies into other enemies, like so. Oh, wrong button. Like so. This comes very, very helpful later on. And with the exception with all this, there's the super bar at the top, which is called the EX bar, I think here, as he just said. Now what this is used is for doing super attacks, such as the machine gun and the super laser. And the machine gun. Okay, and then of course the one thing that really plays a major factor in the game, which is also in the subtitle of the game, is the Omega Factor. Basically, the Omega Factor is what you use to power up all your abilities, but the way you do this is by finding new people and gaining information on them, which is basically you meet someone new, they get added to your memory system, and then you get powered up. Now there's a few things you can choose from. Your life, which increases your maximum health. Punch increases your punching power. Laser increases your laser power. Shot, which increases the shot of your laser, and the machine gun and how long they are stunned afterwards. The jets, which allows you to dash more times, and the sensor, which is used for the most part used to see through things like the darkness and fog, but later on when it's maxed out, it can be used to sense other people that were hidden in the stage. And for now, let's just go with the punch. It doesn't matter what you do, but you gotta do it responsibly, because if you mess up, it could really make the game harder for you. And now here he is explaining the Omega Factor. Yeah, so basically meet a whole bunch of people, power up, basically, which is what he's saying. And he's just basically explaining what I explained, so I guess it was kind of pointless for me to explain it. Yeah, basically, just because you meet someone new does not automatically mean you'll learn them, and they'll add to Omega Factor. They will, but they'll be blank or like with a question mark or gray, meaning you don't know everything about them yet. It's only once you understand everything about them that you'll be able to fully add them to your Omega Factor and power up afterwards. Okay, we basically know all the basics. Now we meet Wato. And she gets kidnapped by robots for some reason.